Hey guys, Ember Burns Black here. I've been putting this off because I don't really know what to say, but it needs to be addressed. And I think I'm probably one of hundreds, if not thousands, of creators that don't know what's going to happen to our channels. Um, as I understand it, YouTube got caught marketing, studying kids, researching kids, something illegal to do with marketing and kids and blah blah blah, and it's probably going to come down on some creators. And what the new policies on YouTube are going to be, nobody knows yet. From my understanding, any new policies are going to take 4 months to go into effect, and it's just a whole bunch of BS, basically. This channel is not a kids channel. It has never been a kids channel. I've never intended it to be a kids channel. I have kids. I'm a mom. In fact, both my kids are autistic, which some families never get it. Some families might get one. I got two. And that, to me, I feel like if I can put on a strong front, if I can make the best out of anything, other people can do the same. If my kids can make the best out of things and show people that they are capable and how awesome they are, maybe people don't have to dread autism, and maybe there's things that people will see need fixed. And to me, putting your kids on a video platform is no different than putting your kids on your Facebook, having your kids' birth pictures plastered all over your social media. This is a part of our culture now, where we share things and where we put things up. And quite frankly, there's some child creators on YouTube that deserve the very best, as far as I'm concerned. Like Ryan's toy review. I've never seen. My daughter knows the channel. My daughter knows the kid. She watches him now and then. I mean, the kid's a millionaire, and I think he's 2 years younger than Shy, maybe. Doesn't deserve to be cut off, deplatformed. My kids grew up watching the Hobby Kids. We haven't watched them for years now. My kids kind of outgrew them. But I was stoked this summer. I saw that they got a Little Tykes sponsorship. They deserve that. Same with Cookie Swirl C, getting sponsored by Shopkins and maybe other toy companies by now. My daughter follows her. I really don't. Onyx Kids is another good channel. I mean, these are kids that really, they create, and they've worked hard for themselves. Even if you consider YouTube, BS slacker stuff, people still put their heart and soul into it. My kid loves to draw. He wants to be a gamer, and I'm working on getting him a better computer. But it's just, there's other people coming around. I'm going to put up my window and turn on my car for 2 minutes. But I mean, it's just, that way the coolant will kick in. I mean, it's when they deplatformed, banned Toy Freaks, that was reasonable. They were doing wrong stuff, but I don't get all the policies about marketing to kids. I think, marketing to any demographic is good for economics, and I'm gonna, when I thought about what I was going to say with this, I'm gonna tell the story. Years and years ago, I don't remember if I had Shiloh, if Shiloh was conceived yet, if I was pregnant with Shiloh. I mean, it was a long time ago. I had done an online focus group for Lalaloopsy. And I think you're supposed to remain anonymous when you do these, but I just want to put this out there. When I saw the doll and I answered all the questions, I fell in love with the doll, the concept, the different characters and what they had planned. I was like, that would be amazing. When I was a little kid, I was like, I thought that was the coolest thing I had ever seen. Shiloh's 9, and she has never once had any interest whatsoever in Lalaloopsy. And we were at Walmart yesterday, and out of curiosity, I looked around. I didn't look hard. I was mostly following Shiloh, driving around on my cart because I'm still only got one good foot. But I did not see any Lalaloopsy whatsoever in Walmart, almost as if it didn't exist. It's all like that pooping unicorn crap, which is stupid to me. So, and like I said, the marketing to any demographic is what our economy needs. I'd hate for all those workers to put their heart, soul, time, materials, dedication, employees into making this doll just to have it fail. So, I guess 5-ish years later, all these people who worked on Lalaloopsy out of a job. And couldn't all of that been, what are they? Oh my gosh, they are moving office equipment. Well, you walk behind my car, you risk being on YouTube. Anyway, I mean, isn't all this just the steps you could have avoided if you had just had a focus group based on your target audience? I mean, I can understand not wanting to collect data on kids, not wanting their name, their address, their social, just, have them answer some questions now and then. They don't have to give anything else. You know what my daughter watched? She was watching a playthrough of Plants vs. Zombies. And before the video started, she was watching a beer commercial. I'd rather her have an online survey about, does she prefer Barbie's Bratz or Lalaloopsy or Monster High? I'd rather that be the question. Nobody knows who she is. They just know it's a child on my account, or maybe it's me. I mean, I can see the gray area. I really can, but I would rather, you know what, it's a pain as a parent to have your kids want something you can't have, but I'd rather them want something and to have a goal and to have something like to dream about, to work for, rather than a bunch of people losing their jobs, rather than a bunch of kids who have a future getting deplatformed. And, it's just the uncertainty of what's going to happen to my videos, what's going to happen to all these other kids that do videos on YouTube. Like, I mean, I want to be a family channel. My demographic, my dream demographic is moms, because that's my demographic. But at the same time, logically, I know most of my viewers are men. Some aren't, but I know from talking to people and who responds to me that mostly it's men watching. And I'm cool with that. It's just, I gotta appeal to men then. No big deal. That's not what I wanted, but I'll get there eventually. It boggles my mind. It utterly boggles my mind. You could walk by without the ignorant stares. And that hair color is not natural whatsoever. Don't fake it. That I don't know. I had to rant. I really had to rant. I don't want to see like a 7-year-old millionaire lose his livelihood. I mean, that is, his parents probably did a lot of it, but you know, that kid, he already has a line of toys. That kid has his future in the bag, and you're going to take it away from him? And like, I don't know what's going on Hobby Kids. I really don't. My kids used to watch that channel all the time, and like I said, they just outgrew it. But last I saw Onyx Kids, they dress up with characters and make their own plots. I don't know if the parents are behind it, but I would love for Aiden and Shiloh to do that. They just never come up with plots or characters or anything like that. I mean, if they did, I'd have a camera right away and I'd support them. So it's, you know, I don't know what's going to happen. The uncertainty, and being an autism mom, you think I'd master uncertainty by now, because uncertainty and irony is basically the fabric of being an autistic parent's life. And sometimes it's making the best out of the worst situations, and that I hands down have mastered. But it's the, you know, am I going to go dark? Am I going to lose half my videos? Because like I said, I don't even know how to set my videos for kids. Because this was never a kids channel, and it's never going to be a kids channel. It's not what I have in mind. I have just general whatever. I mean, I don't even have a rating system for myself. It's just life. It's just reality. You know, there's right and there's wrong, and there's so many gray areas in between, and it's just all BS. It really is. Like, I've never even watched an episode of Ryan's Toy Review, and I seriously, like, I want to cry for him. Because, I mean, that's like building up your own dreams, living what you want as a kid, and then someone coming around going, nope, and taking it all away just for whatever reason. He doesn't understand that. Parents don't understand that. You love your kid, you want to show your kid the world. Like, one of the reasons, like, we used to do TikTok, we don't do TikTok anymore. Shiloh got tired of it. She was the one who wanted to do it. I'm like, you don't want to do it? We're done. And she goes, okay. She's fine with it. I mean, it's just, excuse me. I got a milkshake here and a Coke here. I got a milkshake for Shy. And she said it's too cold for her. I don't know. I've just been rambling. I just want to get all of this off my chest. Anybody has any answers at all for me or anybody else in the community, any other moms, kids, whatever, let us know. I mean, do we have to start signing waivers? Because I will sign a waiver. It's bizarre. Anyway, I will see you tomorrow or later. Thank you so much for watching. Listening to me just rant in my car. Bye.
Special thanks to the people who support me on Patreon, like Zacchus.